Hello, y'all. Hey, welcome into your Pick a Pal reading. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is going to be, we're going to do 4 piles, okay? Hopefully, we're not going to be too long on this video. We're going to try to get straightforward to the point. This is going to be um, messages from your spirit guides, okay? So, we're going to do 4 piles, and we're going to get the piles from the signs of the time, okay? And timestamps will be in the comments, okay, for your piles. And there. And that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and start with picking your pile. Let's get the 4 card spirit. Pick a pile for your collective guide. What's going on, guide? Pick a pile. Let's get your 4 cards. Your 4 piles, okay? So your 4 piles. Okay, 4 piles for your pick a pile reading. Pile 1. Okay, pile 2. Okay, that's pile 1. That's pile 2. Can you guys see the? Let's go down a little bit more. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's pile 1. That's pile 2. So let's go with pile 3. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle again. Okay, and let me cut again. So let's go with pile 3. Okay, we got pile 3 and pile 4. Okay. So let's look at the cards, y'all, and let's see what we have. So for your pick a pile, this is pile 1, number 38. We have succulents with resilience. So this is pile 1. Succulents and resilience. Okay. Pile 2, we have the number 10 with coins with good luck. So this is pile 2. So pile 3, we have number 33 with 3, okay? For pile 3, so we have stars with divine guidance. So pile 3, number 33 with divine guidance and the star. Okay, and now pile 4, we have the number 20 with the mirror with reflection. Okay, so that is pile 4. Okay, so you can pause the video and take a look at each card and see which pile is going to be for you. Pile 1, 2, 3, or 4. Timestamps will be in the comments. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Okay, so we're going to push these up and we're going to go with pile 1. Okay, hey pile 1. If you have chose this as your pile, then you have chose the number 38 with succulents and resilience. So pile 1, you may have a garden, or you may like flowers or some type of significance with flowers, okay, for pile 1. So let's read this and see what this says for you, pile 1, number 38. So succulents, okay, so pile 1, this says mainly recognized as common house plants. So if you chose pile 1, you may have a lot of house plants. Okay. Succulents are also known for thriving in difficult conditions. So if you have chose pile 1, then you are somebody that thrive in difficult conditions. Okay. They store water in their leaves. Okay. Some of you may drink a lot of water. Okay. Some of you, pile 1, you could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Also, pile 1, you could be an earth sign. You could be a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. Um, They store water in their leaves, stems, and roots, which allows them to thrive long after they've been tended. So, for some of you, pile one, if you chose this pile, then you are somebody that thrives. Even when nobody is attending to you, when nobody is watching you, you still thrive. Okay, that's for you, pile one. This card represents the long term planning, tenacity, and endurance it takes to develop resilience. So if you chose pile one, you are somebody that plans for the long term. You are somebody that can stand, you know, turmoil. You are somebody that can like stand on your own. Okay, take advantage of your own inner reservance, inner reserves of mental and physical resilience in challenging times to remain calm and collected in the face of crisis and confusion. So if you are somebody that chose pile one, your spirit guides are with you because you are somebody that is going through something, okay? You're going through something that you have to really stand firm and you have to really be resilient in what you're doing. You're somebody that doesn't give up easily. Like you are really somebody that can withstand the storm if you have chose pile one. This is like your spirit guides is saying to you, don't give up. You are resilient and there's nothing that you can't do, okay? And also, this says you stand calm and collected in the time of crisis and confusion. So, for you, pal one, if you, whenever you come into some like confusion or a crisis in your life, this is like your spirit guides is saying you are somebody that can, withstand that. Like you can, like confusion, you don't fight confusion, like you can breathe through a lot of confusion, and if you are in a crisis, pile one, I feel like this is your spirit guides that's here that's telling you that you can stand, okay? This say when you tap into this reserve, you are gaining valuable skills and learning important lessons about your limits. So if you chose pile one, then you are learning a lot of lessons, okay? You're learning just how far that you can go. You're learning how much you can take, like your spirit guides want you to know like you are strong and I can take this. So I feel like if you chose pile one, you could be going through some type of crisis, but you're showing a lot of like power, like strength, like where I can get through this. Like there is nothing that I cannot like handle. Okay. This is also the energy of longevity and wanting something long lasting. So if you chose pile one, you could be looking for something that's gonna last long. You could be looking for something that's longevity. You could be looking for, something that's gonna last a long time. Okay, you're looking for the future. Like you could be somebody that's like planning on retiring at an early age, or you could be somebody that is putting more into your 401k, so when you do retire, you have a good, long lasting retirement. This is also saying set your intentions. Look, set your intentions for a career, relationship, or situation you like to see in the long run. So if you chose pile one, you're looking for a more meaningful relationship. You're looking for something more meaningful within your life, okay? And I feel like your spirit guides want you to know that you're on the right track because you want a more meaningful and long-lasting relationship and setting that foundation for yourself. That is an indication to your spirit guides that you're ready for this, and they see that you're working towards it. So that's what you're getting, okay? You're getting long-lasting relationships. Even within your career, you want a career that's going to set you up for retirement. Like you want a career that's going to last a long time. If you chose pile one, you're definitely not somebody that go from job to job to job to job. You're definitely somebody that stay on a job for a really long time, okay? That's what I feel like you're doing. You stay on a job for a really long time because you like that long lasting. You like that longevity. This also say keep striving for what has been placed on your heart, okay? And I feel like this, if you chose pile one, you're most definitely somebody to keep striving, okay? You keep striving to keep going for the things that you want. That's very heartfelt and that longevity. Okay, that's what you want. The things that has been placed on your heart, you keep on striving for those things. This says stay healthy by watering yourself with love and care. So this is saying your spirit guides is telling you to stay healthy by, you could be somebody that works out a lot. Okay, you could be somebody that want to make sure that your body is strong, your mind is strong. You could be really into keeping your physical and your inner appearance together, keeping your physical and inner appearance strong. That's what I feel like. This say, despite everything you have endured thus far, you continue to bloom. So you could be somebody, Power One, that have chose that has had a life that has been somewhat like tough. But I feel like with you having a tough life, that it only kept you to striving to be greater. Like you're a pal that strive for better. You want better in your life, and that's what you strive to be better. So that's what I feel like your spirit guides want you to know. To endure the love, discover your own inner strength, okay? To keep on discovering your inner strength, Power One. And good fortune is coming your way. For some of you, Power One, your spirit guides want you to know because you are being resilient, okay, in the things that you're doing. Your spirit guides want you to know that good fortune is coming your way. That the things that you have went through, the things that you are going through for that longevity is not in vain. I feel like your spirit guides want you to know that good fortune is coming to you. Current endeavors will be long lasting for you, Power One. The things that you're currently doing is going to be long lasting. So I feel like your spirit guides want you to know that, okay? And growth sparked by adversity. Some of you, even going through adversity, there's growth, okay, in adversity, okay? And receiving a gift, okay, for some of you, Power One, is like your spirit guides want you to know that you're going to be receiving a gift. And I feel like you're receiving a gift of endurance, okay? That gift of endurance, that gift of being able to last long, to that drive, that inner will, that inner power. That's what I feel like, Power One, making future plans. Like that's what you're doing. You're planning for the future. And your spirit guides are saying that you're thriving, okay? I feel like, Power One, you are thriving. I feel like some of you, Power One, like you have went through a lot in your life. I feel like you have went through a lot, but I feel like all this stuff that you went through in your life, like some of you, Power One, you could have been somebody that really had a hard life. You could be somebody that when one thing knock you down, you just get right back up and you just keep on going. This is for you, Power One. Like no matter what life throws at you, you still get back up and you still keep going. Somebody really has a lot of flowers. Power One, if you have Power One, you really do like have a lot of flowers, okay? So let's see, Power One. What else for you, Power One? Thank you, Valencia. You're welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. So what else for you, Power One? Okay. The month of August could be significant for you, Power One. So you could be a Leo or a Virgo, or you could be born in August or the month of August. You know what I feel like the month of August for some of you, you could have went through a lot, okay? Whether that was like last August, like you could have really like went through a lot. And I feel like with you, like what you went through is not like what did it saying go? I don't look like what I went through. For some of you, Power One, You could have been somebody from this month of August could have been really a hard time for you. And I feel like all that you went through in August, it only made you stronger because the strength is Leo. So I do feel like you're being really strong. Okay, and that's what I feel like your spirit guides is saying, that they're proud of how strong you are. And I feel like you're being really guided by your spirit guides. You know, some of you, sometimes, some of you Leos could, I mean, Leo, you could be a Leo if you're watching Power One, but your spirit guides really want you to know that they're with you. Some of you, you could have really felt like lonely. Like you could, if you chose Power One, you could feel like I've always been a loner, or you could be the black sheep of the family. You could have felt like everything in your life that you have done, like you have had to do it by yourself. Like you could have felt like you always had to like pick your own self up. That's kind of like what I feel like for you, Pal One. But I feel like your spirit guides is saying you're that they got your back. Pay attention to your health. So, Pal One, some of you, if you chose Pal One, you could have had some health issues that could have like kept you down. Like you could have been going through like some type of sickness or illness or something that kept you from getting to where you want to be. And I feel like my throat is like really hurting. I really feel like I want some water. So I really feel like for some of you, Pal One, you really feel like first off you need to drink more water. And also with these flowers that's coming out here, you need to like take care of your health. And I said something to you, Pal One, about from the inside out. And it's something about you taking care of yourself on the inside, it will show up on the outside. Like the more you know, take care of your body and your spirit and your soul and your mind, the more that it'll show up on the outside for you. You know, I feel like for some of you, if you chose Power One, you feel just as good as you do on the outside as you do on the inside. So I feel like you need to really take care of your health because it really affects your resilience, you know. Affairs with your family, okay? Some of you, this is reminding me of a family tree, okay? This is reminding me of like, some of you could have this, like, something that was passed on from generation to generation. And there could be something like health, because I'm really feeling weak. And with this cane on here and this older person, I feel like some of you, Pal One, you may have had something that was passed on down to you. Okay. And you're like, this is like you're beating the odds because I feel like some of you, like, your family tree, like a lot of people wasn't able to put up with this disease or this sickness or this illness. But I feel like with you taking care of yourself, Pal One, that is showing resilience. That is resilience for you. So I feel like if Pal One, you have really gone through a lot of things, and even with adversities and stuff, like you didn't have the best like start, but you always keep going. Like you never stop. That's what I feel like, Power One. You are somebody that's resilient. Like you keep going, you keep moving. And no matter like door with opportunities are waiting for you. Like no matter what type of generational like you know illness or whatever this is that's generational that was passed on to you, Pal One, you are accepting it and you are like conquering it. I feel like you are breaking generational curses because you like you are the one that's you're like striving, okay, from this. You are the one that found the cure. You know, like you found the cure. You know what I'm saying? There are opportunities that are waiting for you, Pal One. Keep on, like your spirit guides is really saying, keep on striving. Keep on striving. Like this is a don't give up. Like this is a keep on being resilient. Keep on watering yourself, growing, and those that door of opportunity will open for you. Like they're just waiting for you. Like just keep going. Too much concern with sexual matters. Okay. Now, pile on one. We got this rabbit with too much concern with sexual matters. You know what I feel like that? I'm feeling like some of you, there could be something that's going on with you and within your family line to where it's keeping you from wanting to, and this is saying sexual matters, but it's something that's going on within some of you to where like you're being cut off from having sex with, as I'll say, I'll just say as much as you want to. I feel like you are like somebody that is afraid, okay? Like you're afraid to have sexual partners. I kind of feel like you are somebody that stay off to yourself. Like I feel like you are a loner. And I feel like with this sexual matters that's coming out here, Pal One, I feel like you are very like, I'll say, I want to say concerning, or like you're very like, how do I say it? Careful. You're very careful about your sexual partners. Like this, like whoever like you do choose, too much concern. So I mean, I feel like the only reason why Pal One this is saying you're too much concerned with sexual matters is because you don't just like have sex with any and everybody. I feel like you take that as sacred. Okay, that's what I feel like. And so I feel like you're very cautious with whoever you do have sex with. I don't know, but it's something that's within your family line that you are very cautious about sex. Now, I don't want to like scare anybody, Pal One. And even with this health, paying attention to your health and stuff like that, you may have some type of sexual like disease, and that's like, we all have life now, we all have lives, but I feel like with this sexual matter, like this, you have to really have somebody that you trust and that understands what you're going through, okay, before you can have sexual relationships with somebody. That's kind of like what I feel, Pal One. So if you are somebody, Pal One, that is suffering from an STI or whatever, some type of sexual, disease, then you're not alone. Like you're not the only person in the world that has a disease. You know what I'm saying? Something, you may have something that's incurable, but when you do find a partner, then y'all protection. There are a lot of ways of protection that you could like use to protect yourself and to protect your partner. So if you are this person, Pal One, you just make sure that you like do what you need to do to protect yourself, okay, and your person. And I feel like you may get a person that is very understanding. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a Dreams of Gaia, and then we'll go to Pal. Let's see, what else? Let's get a Dreams of Gaia. Masculine and feminine, okay. So some of you, Pal One, there is something within this, like you may say, some of you, Pal One, you could be transgender, okay, or you could be transsexual, okay, you could be somebody that is bisexual that goes both ways. I kind of feel like that, but There could be something that run through your family like that, Power One. You could be somebody that has a family of gay LGBTQ, but I feel like with this masculine and feminine, you see that's coming out here, like you can find somebody that, huh, let me see y'all. This a put aside gender stereotypes, Power One. Then we are both masculine and feminine. Some of you, now this is a long stretch, and there are not too many people in the world like this. But some of you could have been born masculine and feminine, to where like your parent picked for you to be a lady when you grew up, and everything inside of you were telling you that you are a man. That's kind of like what I feel. Or your parents picked for you to be a man, but everything inside of you made you feel like you were a female. So some of you, if you chose Power One, you could be somebody that went through a um a change from a man becoming a woman, or a woman becoming a man. But I kind of feel like that's like something generational, like that you come from a family of that. That's kind of like what I feel, Power One. Masculine energy serves to protect, feminine energy serves to nurture. So you could be a protector and a nurturer. Too much of one and not enough of the other. I don't know. I just feel like some of you, you know, I know a lot of people, and then I'm gonna like go to Power Two, but I know a lot of people don't understand that you are male and female. Like, we have masculine and we have feminine energy in all of us. Some people, their masculine energy is just way above their feminine energy. That's like what I feel. I feel like you are one of those type of people, Power One. Time to elevate and realign. Okay, if you are somebody that's suffering from, you always felt like you wanted to go for the other team, then I feel like it's time for you to do that. That's what I feel like. Embrace the energy that best suits your needs. Allow the energy to increase. So, okay, that's what I feel like, Power One. Embrace your own uniqueness. You, Power One, you be who you are. I feel like that's one of your struggles that you went through within your life. Okay, let's get your last words, Power One. Okay, so the Eight of Wands is in reverse. So that means that and the Ace of Swords at the bottom. So, Power One, there are some messages that's coming in that you're blocking. This is truth. And even Power One's showing truth about yourself, the truth about who you are, okay? This is all about resilience and being who you are, going for in the end goal, planning for the future. Like, don't, if you were somebody, Power, that's misunderstood, it's time for you to understand yourself. And the more that you be yourself, the more that the people around you understand your message that you're trying to get out to them. So that's what I have for you, Power One. To be yourself and keep going. Be resilient, okay? See, keep going. Be resilient, and don't ever stop being yourself. So let's go to Power Two. Let me just put that there, and I'm gonna put that there. So Power Two. If you chose Power Two, then you chose the number 10 with coins for good luck. Okay. So, Pal, too, you could be somebody that's really lucky. You know how some people in life are just, can I turn this, put this up just a little bit? Yeah. Okay. let's do that. So, pal, two, you could be somebody that is very lucky. You know how some people in the world are just lucky. You could be somebody that was born into this world just lucky. Okay, um, like you buy a lottery ticket and you always win something on that lottery ticket, or you go to the casino and like you always win something at the casino. You could be somebody that just have good luck, like you go for a job and somebody else go for a job, but you could be the one that get the job. Like you're somebody that's just lucky. Okay, there is always good luck in your life, pal, too. You also could be a one that say, see a penny, pick a penny up. You know, you could turn the penny heads up for somebody when you're walking along the way. You could just be somebody that finds money as you walking. You know what I'm saying? You're just somebody that's lucky, pal, too. The number 10 could be significant to you. And I'm looking at the number 10, pal, too, as a completion. Like, I'm seeing like the Wheel of Fortune. Like somebody that's just fortunate. Like, soon as you complete out one thing, then you automatically get something else because you're just a lucky person. So let's see what this say for you, pal, too. Have you heard the phrase, see a penny, pick it up? See a penny, pick it up. All day long, you'll have good luck. Oh, that's what I just said, pal, too. So you could be somebody that says that, see a penny, pick it up. All day long, you'll have good luck. As the saying suggests, finding coins along your path is a positive sign. What did I say? You just be walking along and you find coins, you find money as you're walking. And that's a positive sign. This is an auspicious time when wonderful things can occur that you did not expect. Okay, so pal two, this is expect the unexpected. Okay, that's what this says, pal two. Like wonderful things can occur and they will occur because you are lucky, pal two. So this is for whoever you are that picked pal two, expect the unexpected. Okay, you could be at the right place at the right time or have a streak of consecutive wins. So pal two, you are gonna find yourself always at the right place at the right time. Okay, like when somebody is like saying we're gonna pick somebody, like there are numbers under your seat, you could always end up being that person that has the lucky number under your seat. Like this is you on pile too. Like you're always at the right place and you're always at the right place at the right time. Things are this is say a streak of consecutive wins. So if you are pal two, you could feel really, really lucky. It look 10-10. It's 10-10 right now as I'm doing your reading. So 10-10-10. The Wheel of Fortune, a completion of old, out with the old and in with the new. This is a streak of good luck. Consecutive wins. The possibilities are endless with this card, pal two. And anything that once seemed improbable can happen in this moment. This is the impossible becoming possible. Okay? This luck can manifest in many ways, including beautiful coincidences. Beautiful coinkydinkies. I call a coincidence coinkydink. Okay? So beautiful coinkydinkies can happen. You may meet someone who has the context you've been looking for, pal two, or even receive a prize or monetary gifts. So you could be coming across somebody that is a good partner for your business, or you coming across the right person at exactly the right time. Some of you, you're going to be receiving some type of prize. You're going to win some type of prize, pal, too. You're just lucky. Or a gift, or you're going to be receiving a gift, okay? And this is messages from your spirit guides. So your spirit guides could be sending you gift, okay? Coins are also messages. Look, coins are also messages from the spirit world. What did I just say? Coins are also messages from the spirit world, and seeing them is a sign from a spirit or ancestor that luck is on your side. How to? A lucky streak is approaching. Okay, opportunities is out of the blue for you, pal, too. And the spirit world is saying hello. So, see a penny, pick up a penny. Some of you, pal, too, you may be wondering, why do I always see these dimes on the floor? You know, this is what I'm gonna say about myself. I'm gonna tell this story about myself. My auntie, my aunt, one of my aunts, she always, when she saw a penny on heads, she would pick it up because she was like, good luck all day. Really, like for real, like no lie. She would always say, this is good luck all day long. And so every time I saw a penny, I picked it up if it was on heads. And I was like, this means good luck. Now, if it was on tails, she taught me to, like, see, this penny is on tails. She taught me to turn it over for the next person that walked by so they could have good luck. Okay? So that's what I kind of feel like. And also, this dime for me is very significant because I don't know why, and the number 10 is a dime. So I don't know why I always picked up dimes. And I always saw dimes. Like everywhere I go at my old house, not at this house, but at my other house, dimes was always everywhere. And I'm always like, why do I always see a dime everywhere? But that lets me know that my spirit guides were with me, my ancestors were with me, and they always was showing me how lucky that I was. So I don't know, pal, too. That's what I feel like. Good luck for you. What else for pal, too? What else for pal, too? Okay, what else for pal, too? Okay. So the first card that came out here was take care or there will be a loss of. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Now, with all this good luck and money that's coming out here, pal, too, it's strange that this card is coming out here. So some of you, pal, too, could be coming across a lot of material wealth. Okay? And this is saying to me to take care of your material wealth, your material things. Like save money, okay? Don't spend money as soon as you get it. Save money, okay? Because some of you could be coming across a lot, okay? And this is saying make sure you save your money and don't just spend it on a lot of material things, okay? So that's what that is saying. What is next? Happiness. Happiness. Okay, pal. To just happy with a lot of luck. Okay. I feel like you're very lucky to be the person that you are. That's what I feel like, pal, to you. You real lucky to be who you are. Okay. With all this luck on your side. Dealers or relationships with a younger woman. Okay. So some of you could be this younger woman, or some of you, pal, too, could have a younger woman in your life. This could be a daughter. This could be a younger sister that's coming out here for you. But somebody, a young lady is coming out here for somebody. Forces working against you, pal, too. So even though forces are working against you, a lot of people trying to cut you off, a lot of people trying to like get you off your trail or off track. A lot of people are probably saying, pal, to you way too doggone lucky. So they probably trying to cut you off. So there are some forces that's working against you, but I feel like your spirit guys are saying don't worry about it, like we got this for you, okay? Like as long as you do what you're supposed to do here in this 3D, we'll do what we need to do in the 5D, okay? So force is working against you. Period of prosperity and abundance. Do you look at this? So some of you, this say bread on here. So some of you could be bakers, okay? Some of you could like know how to bake bread or deal with dough, or you could be a baker, and that's where your money is making you. Your money is making you, okay? Your money is okay, so don't let your money make you, okay? But this bread could be making you a lot of money, but don't let your money make you, okay? Don't let your spirit guides have to put you down a notch because of all this good luck that you're getting. You don't want to get the big head, okay? But you know, that's period of prosperity and abundance, okay, pal too. So coming up on a lot of money, okay. Look, teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So some of you, pal, too, okay, you could be in the same sex relationship, okay, or some of you just may have a really deep and intimate friendship or connection with somebody of the same sex. Okay, even teapot and bread. So there's something about you may have, I don't know, something about you may have tea with somebody, or and you, I don't know, bringing out scones or bacon or something. Some of you, pal, too, are good bakers. Some of you, pal, too, may drink a lot of tea, or you may have a tea business. What else for pal, too? Oh, pal, too. Pal, look, look. What is that? Abundance. Pal, too. Do you see all this abundance and good luck? Oh my God. And even this lady on here got a bunch of fruits and water and vegetables and stuff. So some of you are, and then she is like got a nest in her hand, and this nest has babies in it, and then the bird is right there. So this is a lot of abundance, like even for you taking care of your kids and stuff, like a long line of abundance. And let's see, how to abundance and a more abundance. Let me see, where is abundance at? Abundance is a state of plenty. And even with this bread, you got fruit and bread, vegetables and bread. So, pal, too, you do have an abundance, okay? And then material things, okay? So you have a lot to deal with, pal, too. Abundance is a feeling, okay? So do you feel abundant, pal, too? You should most definitely like feel abundant, okay? Because all of this abundance that's around you, look, abundance surrounds you. Abundance is surrounding you, pal, too. Have faith and conviction. Have faith, pal, too. Complete trust is required. This is your ancestors is saying, have faith in me and complete trust that I am guiding you, that I have this abundance for you. Your rainy day is today. Your rainy day is today. You know how people say, oh, putting up for a rainy day. So all of this rainy day funds that you've been putting up, your rainy day fund is overflowing, okay? This says your rainy day is today. Determine your goals and reasons and set your intentions. A state of contentment, relax and enjoy yourself, pal, too. Generosity ripples outward. So give generously. The more you give, the more you will receive. And always, pal, to appreciate and have gratitude, okay? Abundance is defined as a state of plenty. When the abundance card appears, it signifies a feeling of abundance, of appreciation that opens you to abundance that surrounds you. In turn, this feeling gives rise to an abundance consciousness. A person with an abundance consciousness is one who is always hopeful, seeks a fair and equal exchange of energy, and sees potential and opportunity in all experiences. Let's see, who is this younger woman that's out here for you, pile two? And then we're going to go to pile three. Who is this younger woman that's out here for pile two? Who is this younger woman? Who is this younger woman out here for pile two? So first off, it could be family. This younger woman could be family. But let's see. Who is younger woman? Okay, she is a Queen of Cups. So this younger woman, this could be you, pal, two. This could be you feeling very youthful. Okay, you could be feeling very youthful. You could be feeling very like young at heart. You could be feeling very like you have a lot of like stamina and power. Like that's what I kind of feel like this younger woman is. This could be pal two. This could be a mother who passed away when she was at a young age, and she is like your spirit guide now. Okay, and she is like with you through all of this abundance within your life. This person, whoever this younger woman is, pal one, could have been a somebody. If it was a mother or a grandmother or somebody, this could have, like I said, an aunt. This could be an aunt. But this is somebody that you take their word for. You know how I said my aunt like picked up a penny, is, you know, good luck. Like this could be somebody where you follow her instructions like to the T. And this Queen of Cups, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be the reason why you are so abundant and within your life right now, and so lucky within your life right now, okay? Because of this Queen of Cups, okay? So that's what that is. Anything else for pile two? Look, I knew Leo was out here somewhere. So this is you, the Eight of Cups, the Three of Wands, and Leo, walking into your destiny. Do you see that? You're walking into your abundance. And this is you having the strength behind you and the courage to go forth because of what this lady taught you, okay, about being abundant, okay? Walking into your ships coming in. This is even your ships coming in. This is you with doing all you can right here and walking into more, okay? More opportunities. So that's what I have for you, pal, too. Walking into your destiny, your ships are coming in, your good luck and your abundance is here, and your happiness is here. Period of prosperity and abundance, okay? And even with these sharks out here, you know that it's a dog-eat-dog world out here on pile number two, and people will try to take you for what you got. So you make sure that you keep hanging with and being around people that's gonna uplift you and motivate you and wanting to get more. Okay, that's what I have for you, pal. Too. You could be a Leo, for sure, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. So. Thank you so much, pile two. Let's go to pile three. Pile three, if you chose this pile, then the number 33, the number three is most definitely significant to you, okay? And I'm looking at this star. This say divine guidance. So you know what I'm feeling like, pile three? You know how people say God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit? You know, I feel like you have the Trinity with you. I feel like you are like a light worker. I feel like you are a star. And I feel like who you are, pile three, you're somebody that's very spiritual. I feel like you're on a different realm and on another level. If you chose this pile, You are definitely down here, okay, in the 3D and being guided. You're definitely on a path to awaken souls. Okay, that's what I feel like, Pal 3. You are somebody that is you could be a spiritual leader, you could be a preacher, or you could be um, not a preacher, but you could be a preacher, but you could be a spiritualist, okay? You could be a tarot reader like myself, or you could be a somebody that is very spiritual. Let's read this, Pal 3. Stars, okay? Pal 3. You looking up at the stars at night can be a magical and almost spiritual experience. They are a reminder that we are all here on a rock, floating in the middle of a mysterious universe, okay? If you are seeking direction or guidance, Pal 3, you will receive answers and clarity soon. So some of you, Pal 3, you could have came here wanting guidance, okay? You could have been seeking direction. You could be somebody, Pal 3, that have lost your way, and you could be seeking guidance. And you could be praying like, God, please, like, put me back on the right path. Like, am I going down the right road? Like, what am I doing, God? Like, am I on the right path? So you could be somebody that's really praying to God for guidance. Like, you could, like, need that direction, okay? You will receive answers and clarity soon, Pal 3. The human experience is linked to the stars. For centuries, navigators is linked. Navigators have used them to learn where they are on Earth. Astronomers have used them to learn where we are in the universe. And astrologers have used them to help us find our place in both. So, Pal 3, you could be somebody that, like, stand outside and just look at the stars. You could be somebody that's wondering, like, you could be somebody, Pal 3, that know that this is not your forever life. Okay, you could be somebody that know that you're down here on a mission. You could be really somebody that's seeking your mission. That's like what I feel like, Pal 3. You are a light worker. This says right now you may be unclear on different areas. Listen, Pal 3. Right now, you may be unclear on different areas of your life or wondering why certain things are happening. Spirit is asking you, Pal 3. Spirit is asking you to connect by setting intentions. Ask for divine guidance and looking up for answers. So then I say, like, stand outside and look at the stars. Like, people think I'm crazy when I say I talk to the moon. Like, you, Pal 3, you should know that you can talk to the moon. The moon would talk to you about your emotions. The moon would talk to you about your feelings. And then you can look over at the star and listen for answers. Like, you know that, Pal 3. You're wondering why certain things are happening. Are you wondering, Pal 3? You could be somebody that is wondering why certain things are happening in your life. You could be wondering. Asking for divine guidance and looking up for answers. So, Pal 3, allow the universe to work its magic by asking from the heart and being open. Okay? You have to ask and be open to the way the answers will come to you. So, if you're gonna ask, okay, your spirit guides and God is saying, Pal 3, if you're gonna ask, be willing to sit and listen for the answers. You will be pointed in the right direction. The stars will tell you where you are. Ask God. I tell people all the time because some people say you don't supposed to question God. Well, I am not one of those people because I question him all the time. Because I look at God as my father, right? And I be like, God, what is this? Like, God, why is this? Like, God, what do you want me to do? Like, how are you gonna know if you don't ask? And if God is our father, we ask our father for instructions. But you have to wait and listen for those answers. Okay? So you wait. Not only ask God, but wait and listen. Because I promise you, he will answer. He will answer. He'll answer you within a dream. He'll answer you within a vision. He'll answer you within a thought. He'll answer you even if you go past on a billboard. Like, he'll answer you. If you ask him and wait and actually listen, he will answer. Pile 3, have faith in yourself. Clarity on what direction to go next. Okay, you're gonna get that clarity, and it's 10:33. So number 3, look up angel number 33, pile 3. Look up angel number 3. Okay, that is an answer right there. That is communication from your spirit guides right there. Look that up and see what your spirit guides are saying to you. Angel number 3 and angel number 33. Okay, and epiphany, vivid dreams or dream visitations, spiritual exploration, optimism about the future, stargaze to relax. And you don't have to go outside to stargaze. You can sit at your window and look outside of your window, at the stars. What else, pile 3? What else, pile 3? So, major challenges to overcome. Look at that mountain. And I feel like some of you have been through the mountain, okay? You've been through the valley. I feel like some of you guys are now down in the valley and you really want answers. But you know how that mountaintop, like, what is it, like Moses on the mountain? Y'all, I don't know about all this, like, churchy stuff. But whoever you are, pile 3, and I just heard Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So I don't know, whoever you are, pile 3, you are somebody that really believe in Jesus. Okay, now now I'm gonna say this, but I'm not asking you to like turn your faith or anything. But it to me, what Jesus are you praying to? Now, this is just me. Now, I know a lot of people may say, girl, there is only one Jesus. But how we grew up, okay, I'll say me because I don't know about all of you guys, to like look at that. Now, I'm not talking about nobody, but this white Jesus with these blue eyes and this blonde hair. If now, listen, pal 3, and don't get mad at me, okay? But that guy is not the guy that you want to ask for answers from, okay? Do some research. If that's the Jesus, don't get upset with me, but if that's the Jesus that you're waiting for answers for, rethink it, okay? Just look it up for yourself, okay? Now, we all know that even in the Bible, it says bronze feet and wool for hair. So I just want you to rethink it. For some of you, you're not getting your answers that you want because of who you're praying to. Like, you gotta watch who you're praying to now. Don't take my word for it. Please study to show yourself approved, okay? Now, I don't know why all that came up, but that's just what I see. Danger, especially in money matters, okay? So, some of you, there is some significance really about, I don't know, but I'm hearing like lack of funds. Some of you are probably not been so lucky. You want to know why, like, why am I not lucky like I want to be, God? Like God, why do certain things happen to me? Like you want answers. Like I feel like you really want answers, but I feel like you have just been taught to like not question. But PAL 2, no, you may need to watch PAL 2 to give you some good luck. Okay? But PAL 3, if you or if you okay, you could be somebody that is like holding on to money a lot, like money, 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 and that's probably like what is stopping your growth and stunting you from getting answers, because some of you have probably stopped being like, you probably is upset with God. Power 3, like let's just say that you're probably upset with God because you think that your life should be another way. Like, I'm doing all this, God. Like, ask God, y'all. Power 3, okay. Ask Him. Ask Him. Like, why? But wait for the answers. Okay, I'm sorry, Power 3. Look, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. So I'm telling you, Pile 3, you feel like God has turned his back on you. You feel like you have been down here doing your best. You feel like you have been down here doing all you can. And you can't understand like why God has turned his back on you. And you know what I'm feeling like, Pile 3, is because you have like turned your back on him and have became way too much into this world. I feel like you are like letting the world like control you with this human body. So I feel like you need to let go of the human side of things and turn back to more spiritual things, okay? And with this depression and anxiety and worry and all that stuff, Pile 3, that's what I feel like is happening for you. Someone going out of your life, or the end of a situation. Someone going out of your life, that's what I just said. Like you could feel like God has left you. And you feel like you're tired. You just tired, you're depressed. Like there's so much more that you want. And you really want answers. Pal 3, I just feel like you should just pray, man. I feel like you should just pray. And I feel like for some of you, somebody that left your life like was the last straw. Like, what am I to do now? There's something tragic that could have happened and you're still asking for answers. What is this last card? A stubborn and aggressive person. This is not the last card. A stubborn and aggressive person. So you could have gotten stubborn. You could have gotten stubborn, Pile 3. You could have gotten like aggressive. Like you could have been like, God, what am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do now? Like you could be that person, and you just want answers. What is this? Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. This is, look, Pal 3. The only thing I can say is don't let these devilish thoughts deter you, okay, from being who you are. You know what I feel like, Pile 3? I feel like you're going through a test. And I feel like as many times as you keep failing that test, life keeps getting harder and harder and harder. This kind of looks like a star. I kind of feel like God is saying to you, I don't know. I feel like God is saying it's okay. Let's see. Pile 3. Woo. You see how they came out? The mother. And even this lady on here is pregnant. And there's a turtle on here. And that means slow. So it's like a lot of things are happening, but they're happening really slow. Let's see. What is this mother? Love without conditions, encourage gifts and talent, emotional intimacy and affection. Be supportive, embrace abundance, let go of expectations. We are all different. Nurture ideas and goals. Voice thoughts and feelings. Forgive past failures. Release control of others and emotional manipulation. So this is you, pile 3, is you're feeling like the presence of an aspect of yourself, like your own self or that of another. This is devouring and cruel and uses, look on pile 3, psychological and emotional manipulation to instill guilt. So this is, look, pile 3, I really feel like like whatever this depression is taking over you. I feel like you really need to like get some help. I really feel like you need to get some therapy. Talk to somebody, like some counseling. Because I feel like your thoughts and this depression has really like taken over and really then took you from off of your guidance, your path. You know, this is like the devil really coming in and taking over. And you know, that's what he wants to do. When your disappointment is used as a weapon and a means to control, look, this say receiving this card is asking, have you fallen into a pattern of using emotional manipulation to control others? Is your hurt or disappointment genuine? This says a situation that you need to step away from. Let go of your need to control or to be needed. And ask yourself, why are you compelled to behave in this manner? Sit back, put your feet up, and relax. Allow those around you to sort out their own dramas and pick up their own dirty laundry for a change. Or they will never learn how and will always expect it to be done for them. So I don't know, pal 3, like, I feel like you're somebody that really has lost your path and lost your way, and you really need to ask like God to guide you back, okay, to your path. That's what I feel like, pile 3. Let's get your last words. The star. Look, the star and the star. You most definitely need some healing, pal 3. And you need to ask God for healing. Ask him to heal you and ask him to guide you. Ask him to come in and take whatever this is that took your mind off of him to put your mind back onto him. Okay? Because that's what I feel like, pal 3. I love you, pal 3. Peace and blessings to you. Let's go to pal 4. Pile 4. If you have chose pile 4, you have chose the number 20 with the mirror and reflection. So let's see what this is for you. Pile 4. Mirror and reflection. So pile 4, this say, who are you? You may be asking yourself this question since this card holds an energy of death and discovery. A mirror is still puddled, a disco ball. These surfaces all reflect exactly what is put in front of them. And this card is encouraging you to do the same, pile 4. Take a few moments for yourself and tap into your intuition, thoughts, and emotions. Day-to-day responsibilities can often distract from taking time to go within. So make the time, pile 4. This card signals contemplation and the type of productive reflection that brings epiphanies. You are developing a deeper understanding and acceptance of yourself, which is an amazing thing. So if you chose pile 1, you're looking at yourself, like you're understanding like yourself, like who you truly are. This is like you're looking in the mirror and you're really reflecting on who I am. And you're really like allowing yourself to look deeper inside of you and to deeply get to know yourself. This is a lot of self-care. This can manifest as taking time out for a self-care, pile 4. Meditate more often or writing in a journey. So if you chose pile 4, you're somebody that does a lot of meditation, a lot of meditating, and you could be somebody that write in a journal a lot and focusing on yourself, like taking care of yourself. Give yourself grace as you reflect on your life and how far you have come. So if you chose pile 4, you're really looking at how far you have came within your life. Like Lord, I have came a long way. So you could be somebody that is reflecting on how far you have come within your life. Just be careful, pile 4, not to fall so in love with your own reflection that you stop seeing the beauty in the world around you and the signs and symbols they're calling out to you and guiding you. So this is saying, pile 4, there is nothing wrong with loving who you are and becoming that type of person that says, I love me. You could be somebody, pile 4, that probably suffer from like not loving yourself. Like you could have been like somebody that said, I'm not the best looking person or whatever. And you could have been somebody that not like the way that you look. But now you are somebody that has fallen in love with who you are, and you love yourself. So you could be a lot of self-care, Time alone brings clarity. Develop a self-care routine. Deepen your connection with others. Focus your attention on yourself and your needs. So pile 4, focusing in on yourself, focusing in on your needs and what you want. And you could be having a lot of deep connections with other people. You could be deepening your connection with other people. Other people could be seeing you for who you are, and that's how you're deepening your relationship with other people. Pile 4, you're going to be quick because you're all about you and you're all about yourself. Okay, so yeah. Sorry, pile 4. What else for you, pile 4? I wanted to take this one too, pile 4, for you as well. So Let's do it. Let's do it like this. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So pile 4. Oh yeah. So the month January could be significant to you, pile number 4. Okay, you could have been born in January, or January just could be significant. This is Capricorn, um Aries. No, is it Capricorn? Love. Okay, could be Aries, because Aries for some reason always have something to do with love. So I'm hearing Aries. You could be in love with the Aries, or you could be an Aries that's falling in love with yourself. Okay, pile number 4. That's what I feel like with mirror and reflection. You could be falling in love with yourself. Okay, like with January, you could have been cold to yourself. You could have like not loved yourself, but now you you love you. Okay, pile 4. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Okay, for some of you, pal, for a long journey with yourself, with you, with loving on you and loving on yourself. Like, if for some of you, pal, for it took you a long time to accept you for you. Okay, and now I feel like you love you. This is you, like somebody that suffered from um that word is like driven out of my head, because I used to like be that way. But a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Okay, some of you, pal, for your career. Now you're focusing on your career. You're focusing on yourself and your own your career. So your career could be really thriving. For some of you, pal, for whatever your career is, it's a reflection of you. It's a reflection of you. Okay. Time to act. Okay, for some of you, it's time for you to act, and you know that it's time for you to get out there and do what you need to do, and that's what you're doing. Okay. A two-faced friend. Okay, pal, for some of you, there could be a two-faced friend around you. You could be this two-faced person yourself, pal, for, but I'm only saying it because you could have been somebody that didn't love yourself, didn't love who you are, and now you love yourself. Okay, but we'll see who that two-faced friend is. And then unsuccessful plans, pile, for. So a lot of unsuccessful plans, okay, has been happening, okay, but you're turning them around now. I feel like you have are somebody that went through a lot of things that were unsuccessful, but and that caused you to not believe in yourself. So now your things are happening and you're believing in yourself more. That's what I feel like. Time to get out of a situation. Okay. So something could have had you like not being able to get out of a situation. Now you're getting yourself out of a situation. And I feel like this is you within yourself. I feel like you are your own worst enemy, pal. For I feel like you are your own worst, person, worst enemy. What's this? Good luck, okay. Good luck, okay. You probably want to watch pal 2, because they had good luck, okay. Pal 4, okay. So you have good luck, and you definitely should watch pal 2, just to uplift your spirits, okay. Someone is behaving stupidly. Yeah, we're gonna see who these people are. Or there could have been you, pal, for that was behaving that way because you didn't believe in yourself. So you probably just started doing any and everything that you wanted to do. But you one day you took a look in the mirror at yourself and you was like, I got to do better. So I think I feel like you just started doing better about loving yourself and loving who you are. Okay, this could have happened like in your 20s or something, but now I feel like you're older now that you're treating yourself better. Low self-esteem. The counselor. Okay. The counselor part, pile four. So let's see, why is the counselor coming out here for you, pile four? This counselor is saying a time of questions and mixed emotions. Look beyond the words to the emotions. Mixed or confused emotions. So, pile four, you're somebody that's very emotional. Listen, and hear. Okay? Seek objective counsel and emotional complex situation, a lack of empathy, an opportunity for understanding. The counselor of water represents one who stands high. This is an elder and advisor, a wise man or woman. This is someone who is trusted, caring, compassionate, who will listen attentively, only interrupting the flow to ask a question if there is needed. So, pile four, there is a time approaching that will require you to keep your emotions in check, especially if you are confused. If you are feeling reactive or challenged, talking it through might help you to make sense of your feelings and provide you with your answers. If you act without taking this step, your mixed or confused emotions may muddy the waters further. So, pile four, this is only saying that there is a long journey and ahead of you, and I feel like there is always going to be a long journey ahead of you because this is like a conscious thing, like self-conscious. This is you always have to, like, look in that mirror and reflect on who you are, with low self-esteem and all that type of stuff. So I feel like you need to do a lot of self-reflecting. And this counselor is saying, make emotional choices by talking. You know how you talk to yourself. Like, you make yourself as your own best friend. Even with this two-faced friend that's coming out here, I feel like this is you, like you are your own worst enemy, pile four. So as long as you do a lot of self-reflecting, talk to yourself and like tell yourself that you look good. I look good. I'm beautiful and I know I look good and I know I can do this and I know I can do that. Like, be your own, like, counselor. Be your own cheerleader. Okay. What else? Let's get any last words for pile four. With justice, okay? This is you. You have to be balanced with your own life, balanced with yourself, with your feelings and your emotions. This Libra is coming out here and saying, like, really powerful, like, you are your own worst enemy. You have to be your own creator of your own world, okay? So keep that reflection in that mirror, looking at yourself, and don't judge yourself. Love yourself. Queen of Cups coming out here too. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And look, the Nine of Swords. What's it? The Seven of Swords. So don't be your own worst enemy, pal four. Look in that mirror and love yourself. Don't criticize yourself. Even with this mother coming out here with this Queen of Cups. Talk to yourself and tell yourself and really be emotional fulfilling for yourself, for you. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in to your pick a pile. Y'all have a good day. And timestamps will be in the comments. Okay, if you need to look at this message at any time, you know, all readings are timeless. Okay, so this will be the message for you when you come across it. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a good day.